What's up, y'all? Last time y'all saw me, I said y'all was gonna see me later, and later became now. I'm about to take y'all on a journey. Whoops, I almost tripped over a cord. I'm about to take y'all on a journey through film, philanthropy, connections, community, fun, and some art. This time, I'm bringing the bridge together. The bridge of the people, the bridge of the industry, the bridge of the connections. I'm on another mission, y'all. I started my mission at Joyce Gordon's 4th annual Oakland Youth Art and Explosion, aka Oye. Joyce created this platform for young people to display their art and to also help them become entrepreneurs with setting up vendors, allowing the general public to buy their products.
Cosplaying Miss Lisa Beauty, got all the glosses, got some samples too, so come check me out, Oakland, California.
So what inspired you to get into doing lip gloss and hair products?
I always been into beauty products. I also went to cosmetology school. Always loved the hair, doing hair and makeup. Always been into just making all types of skin products.
Awesome. And how far do you plan on taking this? Because you got an abundance of products, and they all look amazing, and they are amazing. So how far you plan on taking it?
Forever. Hopefully, I just want to be successful and rich. But I plan on doing this for years, so I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going. Keep going. All my products are homemade. I make this all by myself. They're all natural.
Eric Murphy, gallery curator with Joyce Gordon Gallery. So we're out here, Joyce Gordon Foundation of the Arts, her nonprofit. We're hosting in our annual OYE, which is an acronym for the Oakland Art Youth Explosion. So this is our annual festival. It precedes with the youth art exhibit that takes place the day before. So we just had the celebration last night. Today is the big shindig. We got the whole festival. We got all these beautiful vendors out here. We got youth performers and youth vendors. So it's all about the youth. They running it. We're supporting it. Much thanks to Joyce Gordon Gallery for making this happen. This is our 4th annual program. So your support, Joyce Gordon Foundation of the Arts, keeps us going. So any donations, we appreciate it. But it just come out today. It's August 6th, 11 to 6. Come out today and just come help celebrate the youth.
And what inspired this event, this incredible event?
So it started, I think it was back in 2016, and Joyce was doing like a little periodic work with youth and different organizations, and that inspired her to start her foundation, the Joyce Gordon Foundation of the Arts. So we're working with like different groups, like pairing youth with working professionals inside the gallery, and those programs began to start expanding, and she came up with the idea of just doing a whole youth festival. She's like, all this that we see these adults doing, these youth, let's do this for the youth and let them run it. We're here to support them, but let them run it. So this all youth jazz artists, vendors, and the young entrepreneurs. So we're here to help them, but they're the one running it, and that's how it started.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
I also want to ask you, like, what does it take in terms of like energy and everything to organize an event like this?
It takes a lot because you can have the skill of it, like generally how you want it to work. But the main thing is just, you know, bringing in like the participants, like the youth and also the organizers. So, you know, there's a lot of moving parts, nuts and bolts, and that's the thing. And you got to stay on top of it. You got to constantly check in, make sure everybody's on the same page. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but they're worth it.
I'm feeling stranded, knowing that my loved one is gone. I think I might lose my mind. I think I just need some time to unwind. Cause I decline because I am alone. In a desert, drinking water from the sand, and I can't stand it.
Check 1, 2. Oakland, where we at? Hey, I need y'all to turn up this Oakland. Let's go.
Building Bridges Basketball was created in 2017 by yours truly and co-founder Dr. Yanine Jackson. We want to change the dynamics with the community and police and how we interact. We decided to use basketball as the vehicle, and everyone knows that basketball is a universal sport that everyone loves, and this sport brings everyone together. But we also know that this is bigger than sports. It's about camaraderie. It's about collaboration. It's about starting to have the difficult conversations around public safety, police brutality, racial profiling, and how we can connect as a community to change the narrative.
My name is Yanine Jackson. I am a part of the staff. this originally was Zimbabwe's idea, but we were like, I need somebody with the expertise in basketball, so we actually come and join the team together. So we've been doing that for the last 2 years. This is year number 2.
Okay. Just tell me a little bit about how did you guys kind of have the idea, or even what was kind of the original concept, or how did the idea come together?
So it came together because a lot of police brutality is going on, and the community and the police both got bad reps like that. And so we want to give the opportunity to bridge the gap between the police and the police departments throughout the area. As we know that most times it's a misunderstanding and we forget that officers are humans, but because they have badges and they have training, we forget that they're humans. And I'm not saying that everything that they do is right or wrong. I'm saying it's a misunderstanding in the communication between the public.
Oh, I like to think about it like a lot of my boys growing up became cops or went to the Army or Marines, you know what I mean? So it's just like, a lot of times I feel like we forget that a lot of times they come from the neighborhoods, you know what I mean? And it's always the best thing when you got somebody who's from the neighborhood who goes and joins the cops because they understand the people. It doesn't always happen, but I was gonna say, yeah, how can basketball kind of be a bridge builder? You know what I mean? How can it really help?
Well, I know for me, it kept me out of trouble. I got to meet a lot of different people over the 2 years that I played on. And actually, my high school coach is coaching today. So that's really, really good. So, as we know in our communities, these type of events, it bridges the gap between people. People get a different love and respect from people when you step in between the lines of a basketball court or a football field. Because you respect people out of their talents, their abilities. And so hopefully that'll translate over into the workforce where we're dealing with the officers and the people and just getting involved. It's letting us get involved. And then if we do get pulled over, oh, hey, I played against you.
Exactly.
Exactly. And it gives the opportunity to make and build relationships. And that's what this is about.
That's what's up. Yeah, can you expand upon that a little bit? Like, what do you hope some of the cops and some of the hoopers on the team, what do you hope they come away from today with?
I know from my perception, I do have some friends that be like, oh, I can't stand the police, I hate the police, yada, yada, yada. And my hope is for that not to be a commentary within our community. Whether black, brown, yellow, red, or white, I want everybody to have the same respect for everybody and understand that sometimes they're doing their job and we as people, we make it harder for them to do their job because we won't, comply or, just actually take the time to listen to what's being said because why are you pulling me over? I don't understand. So I'm hoping that a conversation going forward will be able to bridge the gap where we can have a panel discussion about how the public feels and how the community feels. And then the officers can take that back into their training. As we know, across the world, we're seeing a lot of different brutality. We haven't had a lot in OPD, thank God, but it's still, it's still a bad rep. And that's not something that we want. If we want to see something change, we have to be a part of the change.
102.9 KBLX. It's Sterling James. Good morning. It's time for KBLX Cares, where we shine the light on people and organizations that empower, enlighten, and serve you, our dear KBLX Nation. And today we are shining the light on building bridges. Please welcome the Building Bridges creator, Z.Davies. Hello, Mr. Davies.
Hey, how you doing?
Fantastic. Thank you for being here. All right. I want to talk about building bridges, and we want to talk about the Building Bridges basketball. Is it a tournament?
Yeah, it's a basketball game that started last year between community members and Oakland police. And the purpose of it was to help bridge the gap between community and police and improve community relations and take a different approach opposed to just community forums and make it fun and make it electric and help break down the barriers and it's like an icebreaker.
Okay, and you're the founder of this organization or of the game. You produce the game.
Yes, I'm the creator of this game.
Okay. Oh, what happened, or what's your life all about that made you think to do something like this?
Well, I wanted to be a part of the solution. You know, we see, you know, in America, there's a lot of police brutality. There's a lot of disconnect between the community and police. And, you know, one day I was complaining in my mind, and then I said, well, what are you going to do about it? And from there, I started writing down ideas. I said,
yeah, I called her a B, but I was raised by my nana. I got manners. The baby left the white like Montana, and she turning like Vanna. Had the syrup in the Fanta. Tripping like I slipped on a banana. Yeah, I called her a B, but I was raised by my nana. I got manners. But baby off the white like Montana, and she turning like Vanna. Had the syrup in the Fanta. I'm tripping, tell by my love. I'm tripping, I'm tripping. You can tell by my look. I'm tripping. Tripping like I slipped on a banana. Yeah, I called her a B, but I was raised by my nana. I got manners. But baby off the white like Montana, and she turning like Vanna. Had the syrup in the Fanta. Candy paint on my car, looking like some Tropicana. Started tipping when she was stripping when I...
Yeah, did I forget to tell y'all Spank Sage from 2K Games came out to support building bridges? She flew all the way from Austin, Texas. Shout outs to Spank. Let's carry on.
I ain't tripping on that they gotta say. Man, they gave me my own day like it's a holiday. Got a burrito in my name, I'm really getting queso. Tell them 2 colors double up and really get our pesos. She came with you, she left with me, that must be painful. I came with her, she came with her, that wasn't paid for. I so fab, bitch, she slick, tell me where we can go. Rich, oh, San Diego. If it's by my family and my paper, make the songs, challenge on the hater, She give me brain like she went to college, no tuition. I'm lifted, she tell me I'm tripping. Tell by my look, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Tell by my look, I'm tripping.
Hey, baby bro. Hey, Jeezy.
Overall, we must work together to change the narrative. We have to lead by example, and we have to pave a way for our young people. It's important for us to connect. It's important for us to have differences, but it's also important for us to change. What's up with y'all? Here at Joyce Gordon Gallery at Hip Hop TV, man. So we are here with the legendary.
Not at all. Zimbabwe, what's up, boy? Long time, man.
Hey, man, you gave me my first radio interview. Did you know that?
That's right, and I was just telling Queen Joyce I'm gonna have her on the radio, so you make sure you tell her how I take care of my guests.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Do you remember who you introduced me to? Who was at the station during our first interview?
Who was it?
Terry J. Vaughn.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right.
And she'll be here this for the Black Film, for the Oakland International Film Festival. She's coming.
Yes.
I had forgot about that.
And we've been connected. Me and her been connected ever since then because of you.
Oh
since
man.
Yeah, man. That was incredible. I want to thank you for being a mentor and always supporting my movement with the fashion shows. And now I'm doing movies and I'm doing philanthropy work.
Oh wow.
With the community and the police.
Wow, that's
so
great, man. I'm proud of you, brother. Hey, man, you got my number. It ain't changed. Let me look in the camera and say this. This young man is why I do what I do. Because as much as he's giving me props, when I hear what he's doing, what he just told me right now, that inspires me. You know what I'm saying? I'm so proud of you, brother. God bless you, man. And I did hear philanthropy. I'm going to have to hit him up and get a little something out of his pockets. You know how we do?
Right.
On the real though, man. Wow, I had forgot about the Terry. In fact, tell her hello, and I know her auntie Helen very well.
Right,
yeah,
right.
She is so beautiful.
And we did the interview at the Java House.
That's right.
Every first Saturday, you have all of the guests come out.
Back.
Right.
So wait, were you at the studio or at the Java House?
I was at the Java House.
That's right. And also at the Java House, I interviewed Gary Webb, rest in peace, from Dark Alliance, and he was killed about a year later. So yeah, the Java House, Dwayne, shout out Dwayne Wiggins. Yeah, man. Man, I'm so proud of this dude right here. Love you, boy.
Love you too, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Y'all, whatever he got going, support him. This is to me, you know, I'm not gonna say kid, he's a kid to me, but this is what our young brothers, he epitomizes what you about. And all we do at the Love Life, by the way, this is our 25th anniversary. Everybody come to the Marriott, November 12th, 5 p.m. We gonna tear the roof off, celebrate and honor young people. I ran into one of my students I hadn't seen in 20 years at Eastmont Mall at a meeting we was at.
Wow.
So seeing you just makes it full circle. I'm proud to mentor a brother like this because again, the teacher is only as good as the student. And brother, much love and respect.
Much love and respect to you, King.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Yeah. What?
I was born into the music industry.
This man standing right here is a man of wisdom, brilliance, creativity, and highly respected in the community based on the community work that he does, and does some incredible work with film. I had the honor to connect with him and hear his vision. Let me introduce you to Sean Granberry.
My mother, Dr. Tony McElroy, was the CEO of a company founded by my uncle, Thomas McElroy, which is Too Tough Enough Productions. So it's an Oakland-based production company, which mainly operated at its height during the 1980s. Groups like En Vogue and Club Nouveau and Tony all came out of that production camp. So being a kid, my mother was the CEO. My uncle was like my older brother, was a pretty famous songwriter and producer. So I was raised in the music industry from a very young age. Then we came up with the idea for Hip Hop TV during the later time of that. So a global music platform that's content based, that we own our own platform. It's very important that we own our own platforms. You know, social media platforms, video platforms, little or none, are really owned by African Americans, and we obviously are the stars. You know, we obviously get all the views. We obviously create all the hype, but we don't own the platform, so we really aren't getting the fair share of revenue from our actions.
Got you. And talking about those challenges, what would you say are some things that need to change within the media and TV scope of the world?
Well, we need to take ownership. If we are, put it like an NBA analogy, if we are a majority of the league, if we are the ones that sell the tickets, there's no reason only Michael Jordan owns a team. There's no excuse. You know, that's our shortcoming. It ain't nobody's fault. Other people are doing what they're supposed to be doing. You know, we have to step up and say, if we are going to dominate a space, we need to have all ownership or a whole lot of ownership. And just to have that mindset moving forward, because the old way of doing things is got to go out the window, because we're totally being taken advantage of.
Wow. Last week you threw an incredible event. It was about it was a panel, and it was a mixer around the diversity in media, and it showed that your relationships and that you're a heavy hitter in the industry. What are some of the highlights within hip hop TV that you've accomplished during the years?
Well, I will say, first of all, the creation of hip hop TV has been a heavy lift. There are very few video sharing platforms in the world that are successful, and there are none that are African American or African owned that are to the success we want to go. There are some African platforms in Nigeria and other countries that are very successful, and they only focus on Bollywood content. But in the United States, the home of media, the home of technology, the source of it all, in essence, very little or no platforms are owned by African American, and yet we are the majority of the content that goes viral. It's normally got somebody of color in it if it's going viral. So knowing that, we have to create our own platforms. That's what we did. First of all, we created a video sharing platform that has a lot of technology built into it, so we can maximize the revenue that comes out of all our videos that we create. Second of all, we're producing long form and short form content that's totally produced, paid for, and distributed by us. Now, that doesn't limit us at all, because if we create the content, you better believe those larger platforms want to license it, because we are the stars. So, it's just time we start getting the correct revenue model around being the stars. So we have, we can create it. We can afford to pay for the production. We can, of course, it's nothing but time invested for us to start it. So that's really what I'm doing with a lot of our celebrity talent. So it's time that we own the content, produce it ourselves, and then license it to platforms, but still place it on our own platform at the same time. So the time is now. I mean, we have to do it. It's part of survival, because as the media changes, the models change. I mean, we could really get written out of history.
Also doing, on top of being influential and being a staple in media and TV, you're also doing a lot of great community work. I had the honor to practice in the facility called the Willie Keys Community Center, where Jason Kidd, contributed money, I'm going to say a year ago. Can you tell me about your connection with Jason Kidd?
Yeah, so I handle a lot of the community engagement for Jason here in the greater Bay Area with a focus on Oakland. Jason and I grew up together since third grade. My father was our first basketball coach. So Jason and I go way, way back in terms of just being friends. He knows I'm very community involved. So years ago, he asked me for help in terms of his community engagement in Oakland.
So we are here with the legendary, my friend, my bigger brother, Cameo.
Hey, what's up, good people? I'm Cameo Williams with Gems in the Gym. How you guys doing, man? What's good, Z?
Oh, man, heavy on the grind, enter gaming, putting this puzzle together.
Hey, I like when they put the pieces to the puzzle, man. We out here in the community today. Technology, basketball, get these kids some fundamentals, something to look forward to. They learning now. I'm learning, by the way. Z didn't saw me, man, trying to put the little drone together, man, so we getting it done, man. But happy to be here, bro.
That's what's up, man. Thank you. I want to ask you about gyms, man. You're doing a lot of incredible work.
Yes, sir.
In the basketball community for women, and you're legendary, man. Tell us about the back history of gyms.
Yeah, man. So I've been coaching basketball since 92 going to 94. And my little sister started basketball. And when she started basketball, we got her on the team, kind of went out there, and the coach collected all the fees and just flaked. He never came back. I won't even get the dude's name. It was Solano Stars a million moons ago. So my dad and I at the second practice, like, what we gonna do? Now, obviously I played, right? I hooped, it's my passion. So I just kind of took over and started coaching. So that gave me my coaching trees, foundation. I done been to every clinic you can think of, camp you can think of to better myself. But as time went on, I found myself helping kids that weren't even on my team, right? I'm talking to college coaches, I'm talking to parents, And after a while, I see people monetizing that. And I said, you know what, I need to turn this into an actual business. Whether I make a gang of money or not, I don't want people using my time because I got kids, right? So with all my relationships and hundreds of college coaches I know, club people I know, I decided that I was going to use the eye and gift that God blessed me with, right? So I can do it on multiple levels. I could be what I didn't have. I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have people that could streamline stuff and tell me, go to this camp, don't go to that camp. Hey man, work on this, work on that. You know, this is how you talk to college coaches. I didn't have that, right? So I want to be that for people. In addition to that, I want to identify talent, assess the talent, promote the talent, and then connect the talent to college coaches. In a big nutshell, that is what I do. I can determine where I think a kid should play after maybe 2 minutes, if that, of watching them. And so I built a lot of relationships, and I've been blessed, man. That's really what I do in a nutshell. I get to the gym, I see, I assess, I promote it, and I connect it, and save people millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars worth of scholarships.
Man, that's dope, man.
Yes, sir.
I want to ask you, what lesson in life is correlated to basketball that can be applied in anyone's life?
You know what? What can apply is you're never too good or never too old to learn. I don't care what you do. If you flying planes, driving the bus, shooting free throw. Curry shoots 97%, and when I see him, because I have a connection to him, he's like, man, I want to do even better than last year. Right? So there's always room for growth. There's always room to learn something. Life is infinite to me in terms of what you can learn and how much better you can be, because nobody's perfect. So whether it's basketball or real life, that's my thing. I'm forever a student in life, and that applies to this game as well.
Thank you for your time, big bro.
Man, it's love, man. You doing great things, man. Crack the code, baby. That's what we trying to do. Hey, Jim's in the gym, baby. We here for the kids. Bang, bang, yay, area.
I gave him all my energy.
It's over.
I did.
That's all you had?
On this journey, you got a chance to see community connect the dots, youth showcase their gifts and talents with art, and you also saw incredible people doing work to move the needle in society. It's about us being the bridge and not forgetting it takes a collective effort to create change. Until next time, stay blessed. I will see you later. This is Z.Davies signing out. Peace out, y'all.
Yeah, I called her a B, but I was raised by my nana. I got manners. The baby has the white like Montana. And she turning like Vanna. Had the syrup in the Fanta. Tripping like I slipped on a banana. Yeah, I called her a B, but I was raised by my nana. I got manners. But baby off the white like Montana. And she turning like Vanna. Had the syrup in the Fanta. I'm tripping. Tell by my love, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Tell by my love, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Tripping like I slipped on a banana. Yeah, I called her a B, but I was raised by my nana. I got manners. But baby off the white like Montana. And she turning like Vanna. Had the syrup in the Fanta. Candy paint on my car, looking like some Tropicana. Started tipping when she was stripping when I was in Atlanta. Not to mention I was pimping with 3 hoes like Santa. Oh yeah, she hit me on my mobile like my cousin Alabama. Oh, that's Mobile. I'm so tripped. Made $1 million with no deal. Falling out of high school like I went to Oak Hill. Baby, she was tripping. She must have popped 4 pills. Kiss from a rose, flipping money like I'm 4 seals. I'm tripping. Tell by my love, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Tell by my love, I'm tripping. I'm tripping.
Ricky Antonio. We big tripping now. I ain't tripping on all that they gotta say. Man, they gave me my own day like it's a holiday. Got a burrito in my name, I'm really getting queso. Tell them 2 colors double up and really get our pesos. She came with you, she left with me, that must be painful. I came with her, she came with her, that wasn't paid for. Mr. Fab, bitch, she slick, tell me where we can't go. Rich, San Diego. If it's by my family on my paper, make the song viral, challenge on the hater, She give me brain like she went to college, no tuition. I'm lifted, she tell me I'm tripping.
When I say come on, y'all say you know what I want. Come on. I said come on. I said come on. Okay.